Okay, welcome back to the second part of our lesson, Introduction to XSLT. Okay, what is XSLT? XSLT stands for Extensible Style Sheet Language Transformations. XSLT is used to transform XML document into other kind of documents, such as XML, HTML, or other XML documents or text. Or XSL specifies a language definition for XML data representation and data transformations. Next. Okay, look at this diagram. Okay. So XSLT components involved in the transformation process. So look at this example here. So this is the source, XML source. Next, you look at here, XSL style sheet. This is consists of transform rules. So XSL actually consists of transform rule. Then next is goes to the XSLT processor. So what the XSLT processor is doing, XSLT processor applies the rules from the XSLT style sheet to the XML document, and then after that we got the output based on the what we want the output. For example, maybe this is XML output, or maybe HTML, or this may be text output. Applying XSL style sheet to XML document. Okay, in that case, there are three ways of applying an XSL style sheet to an XML document. Number one, we can apply directly an XSLT processor to the XML document and the XSLT sheet, style sheet. Second one, we can call an XSLT processor from within a Java program. And third way is adding to the XML document a link to the XSL style sheet and letting the browser do the transformations. Next, basics of XSLT style sheet. And XSL style sheet begins with the XML declarations. So XSL style sheet begins with the XML declaration. Look at here. This is the XML declaration. XML version equal to 1.0 within the quotation, the 1.0. The first element of XSL style sheet is we have to use XSL colon style sheet element. Okay, XSL colon style sheet. Then this is the element. Okay, look at this example here. XML declaration, the first line or beginning of the XLS style sheet, XML version 1.0 within the quotation 1.0 the version. Then the second line, XSL colon style sheet version 1.0. Then we have to give, this is the we call the XSLT element, use a standard namespace to avoid the conflict with other document. So the link is given there. This is basically given the rules and regulation of syntax that will follow the XML documents. Okay, so now here is a keyword we call the namespace, standardized namespace. What is meant by standardized namespace in XML? In XML namespace, it is a mechanism to avoid name conflicts by differentiating elements or attributes within an XML document that may have identical names but different definitions. So again, look at here. Namespace is a mechanism to avoid name conflicts by differentiating elements or attributes within an XML document that may have identical names. That means two names may be same, but different definitions. So in that case, we have to use a standardized namespace so that there will be no conflict between these two same names is used there. Next, basics of XSLT template. Template is a segment of code that used to create the transformation. What is template? Template is a segment of code. Remember, segment of code that used to create transformation. This is a collection of templates are grouped together and form a template rules. So a collection of templates, remember, a collection of templates are grouped together and form a template rule. Okay, look at here. This is XSL colon template. Then we use the match. Match equal to within the quotation X path expressions. Here, the match attribute, remember, the match attribute is used to specify which element the template applies to. Okay, so the match attribute is used to specify which element the template applies to. In the XPath, look at here, XPath expression. XPath expression is used to identify the source node in XML document. So the XPath expression is used to identify the source node in XML document. What is the source node? Okay, the template XSL colon template match equal to slash. If we use slash, it selects the document root node. That means it will select the document root nodes of XML document. That means it will represent entire file. Next, look at this example here. We use the slash here. XLS colon template match equal to within the double quotation slash. That means it match to the document root node. It match to the document root node. Okay. So here we look at another examples here. XLS template match equal to we put slash slash para. That means it match all para elements. If you look at the XML document, if you use this match equal to slash, then what it will do? It will root elements. So it will select the root elements. Okay, root elements, the entire things. If we use only para, then it will select the para only, para, these two paras. Okay, next, value of. Okay, if you want to use the value of, so you can use in this template like XSL colon value of, then we select X path expression. Okay, the source of the document, X path expression. If we use the XLS colon value of, that is basically used to extract the value of an element that is selected from the source XML document. So that means if you use the value of, that is basically used to extract the value of an element that is selected from the source XML document. The XPath expression, value of the select attribute. Okay, the value of the select attribute, if you use the XPath expression, if you look at the example, how it can be used. Okay, the XSL value of select equal within the double quotation dot. It means that elements will extract value from current node in source document. That means current node in source document. Okay, if you use this template XSL colon value of select equal to title, remember select equal to title elements, it will extract value from title elements in the source document. Value from title elements in source document. The next one, if you use value of select within the double quotation alias ID, look at here ID elements, then it will extract elements value from ID attributes in source document. Next, look at this example. So here is the report album. This is ID, this is title, this is artist name, price of the album. So this is also similar way, ID. Then the title of the CD, artist, all these things is there. So now Go to the next slide. Okay, look at here, we declare the XML document first. Declaration, the first element is the version, okay, first line. The second we define as the standardized namespace. So this is the source of the document is there. So that means the syntax and rule is defined here. Okay. Then we use the XLS colon output. So output, in that case, the method equal to HTML. That means the output will be HTML. Okay, now we use the template XSL colon template match equal to slash. That means it will select the root document. Then HTML body. Then we use the paragraph. Inside the paragraph, we use the command or template is XSL colon value of, then select, we use the select report slash album slash title. Okay, so it will, what it will do, it will give you the title of the album, title of the album. So output will be title of the album. Okay, so it will give you the title of the album. Look at here, HTML body, within the paragraph P, title of the album, body, end of body, end of HTML tag. Next, okay, if you want to loops, that means you want to get more than one outputs. In that case, we can use apply templates. Okay, the XLS colon apply templates, the elements is used to process the child element. It applies a template rule to the current element or to the current elements children or child nodes. If select attribute is added, remember we want to use select attribute. It applies the template rule only to the child element that matches. Okay. Without the select attribute, remember without the select attribute, these instructions processes all the children of the current node. So it will process all the children of the current node. If there are multiple apply templates elements with select attributes is used, in that case, the child nodes are proceed in the same order as the XLS colon apply templates elements. Next, so look at this example here. Okay, so XML version, then we use the rules regulations, use the namespace, standard namespace, then the output will be HTML. Then the template match we use here equal to double quotation slash. That means it will give the all the root elements. Okay. Then body, inside the body, HTML inside the body. Then we apply templates and select slash report slash album slash artist. So this is the artist, we are looking for the artist. Okay, now this template XSL template, the tag is finished. Now we given another template here and we give the template match equal to artist and we give the value for artist name will be coming here. It will replace by my collection. It will replace by my collections. Okay. If you look at the outputs, here is three outputs here. My collection, my collection, my collection. So okay, look back to the code first. So what is the artist there? It will replace by my collections. So the artist here, Eric, then artist here, Lucy, then artist here, Ellen. So it will be replaced by my collection. So you have to look at the output here. All is replaced by my collection.